Was good, y'all. Fat here with another banger. Hey, bro, we back with the Skip and Shannon. I did want to see what they had to say about this Suns Clippers game. Obviously, I want to see them what they're gonna say about Kawhi and him not playing. But yeah, we're gonna watch a little bit. Like I said, with the playoffs, we're gonna watch it more than once a week. Normally, we just did every Monday during the regular season. During that time it was also football, so Monday was always good. But now that's the playoffs. Obviously, we'll still do every Monday no matter what. And then it might be once or twice more a week also. So let's vibe out a little, and see. Just read it to my Raptors, Byron Nick Nurse right before this. Make sure to check that out. So let's see what they got to say about this. I'm gonna watch this whole thing just a little.
The way he can get his guys to play, no matter who's in the lineup, no matter who's out of the lineup,
they almost won, bro. They almost won. Watching them highlights yesterday after reacting to the Young Boy album was just.
They've been out damn near since they gotten there.
They almost won that.
It's not like they've had a whole lot of time to play together. Outside of that, for the COVID year, Skip, they've missed so much time. And it's hard to settle out. I'm like, okay, guys, this the five we're going to roll with.
Yeah.
We got a great group. Oh, yeah, Kawhi's out tonight. And we don't know when he's coming back. Oh, yeah, by the way, Paul George.
I don't know if Kawhi's coming back.
And you know what?
I don't know if Kawhi's coming back.
Season, and Kawhi didn't play till after January.
Yeah.
But the guys just play hard. Norman Powell, Stormin' Norman, was sensational last night. Russ was good. Skip, Russ had 6 turnovers. He should have had 5. Book fouled him. Book tried to take a foul, Skip. The play at the end, when Russ threw the ball ahead and it went out of bounds, that was a foul on Book.
I thought Russ was already losing the ball, but that's just me. I also think Russ could have had 4 other turnovers, but go ahead.
But the guys, the way they play, and the Skip, and we were talking about it yesterday, I said the difference in this ball game, I said 2 guys are going to have to cancel out 2 guys. Now, I said it tongue-in-cheek, Kawhi's probably a game-time decision because he got bumped, not knowing the severity of it. So I apologize. I'm not trying to make light of it, but I was just saying it tongue-in-cheek.
But there's history there.
There's history there. Skip, and I said, okay, I was anticipating Kawhi playing. I said, okay, Kawhi, Book, or KD needs to cancel out Kawhi. Russ, with no Paul George, is going to be ultra aggressive. The next guy got to cancel him out. I say, now your other starters.
There, Kawhi, they would have won the game, though.
Needs to be plus 15, plus 20, because you're going to get crushed by their bench. Terrence Mann, Bones Highland, I was anticipating, Skip, Norman Powell coming off the bench. So I said, you're going to get crushed by their bench. You need to crush their starters in order to offset that barrage that's going to happen to you. And lo and behold, it was right on cue. Because you look at Bones Highland had 20, Terrence Mann had 10. So they got 39 points to 18. So, and now you see the difference in the ball game. You look at their starters. Every starter for the Suns in
their bench is terrible.
You look at the Clippers. Eric Gordon had 7. Nicola Batum.
But their starters not going to get him to the promised land. I don't know.
And Zubac had 6. That's your ball game, Skip.
I think the Clippers might be the only ones that can beat you guys.
There's by the sum that I thought they needed, because you know that barrage of the
no one else in the West got to death like the Clippers
was going to do damage on them. Skip, look. Book is he's in a zone right now because, like you said, they're spending all their attention. Any guy that can go get 7 in a ball game, I don't care who he got it against. I don't care if he was just jacking up shots. If a guy can go get 7 in the NBA game, you know he can get 30, 40 at the drop of a hat.
That is correct.
Okay, so now you putting all your attention on KD, and you let Book go one-on-one? What you think gonna happen, Skip? What's happening?
Yeah.
And then when you least expect, you're like, okay, we got to get Book. You still
got talking about Kawhi. I honestly really want to hear what
that's going to get to 15 feet, and ain't nothing you could do to bother him. I don't know if you noticed last night. I don't know what Chris Paul was doing. How did Chris Paul get 18 shots?
I tweeted late in the game, Chris Paul, nightmare. Nightmare. No.
I don't think.
Give the Clippers, look. You still got that 7-foot monster out there that's going to get to 15 feet, and ain't nothing you can do to bother him. I don't know if you noticed last night. I don't know what Chris Paul was doing. How the hell Chris Paul get 18 shots?
I tweeted late in the game, 18? Chris Paul, nightmare. Nightmare.
No, I don't. Man, Chris Paul bull jiving out there, Skip.
I told you, he is the one man who's going to get wide open shots every time, especially in the fourth quarter. It's just going to be, you got this.
I'm doubling Book and KD. Say, Chris Paul, you get to shoot all you want to, because he had more shots than KD. He was 1 for 8, and then he goes to the free throw line and kick
1 for 8 from 3.
From 3.
Yes.
He's normally really good at the free throw line.
Until late in that game.
And he doing both of those.
Both of them, they weren't even close.
Yeah, I'm like, bruh. But Skip,
Bruh.
the difference.
Bruh.
The Suns, their 2 big guns are delivering on a nightly basis. And now, Skip, Torrey Craig hit a big shot because they came down and cut it to 3.
Torrey Craig's annoying, bruh.
Double KD.
Torrey Craig's annoying.
Corner, and he put him
Let's
right
see
back
what-
up 6.
And your team came out, as your coach said yesterday, Darvin Ham, lethargic. I don't know. You could probably go pick for him.
Right.
It's just, I lob it here or I
I
lob it there.
really care.
Well, sometimes he'll lob it over to
I really
Book.
care about
And Powell, you know what I call him? I call him Uncle Buckets because he's just Uncle Buckets.
Yeah, Stormy Norman, but
he doesn't look the part.
No.
He's kind of bow-legged and short.
So they didn't really just talk about Kawhi at all.
Shannon, 39 points without Kawhi or Paul George. 39 points, and it was just
Put up a good fight.
that one knee is so balky that he just couldn't even run on it or certainly plant and cut on it. Okay, now back to the bigger picture, back to your Ty Lue.
Hold on.
Big picture side of his prime. He's not going to be able to be what he was for the first half of his prime.
But the thing is, Skip, Kawhi is a guy that I think if you play a sport, you're not going to be 100%. Kawhi wants to be damn near 100% every time he steps on the court.
There
so
you go.
Therein lies going to be the problem for him.
Right. He wants to be 110%. And yet, a game like that last night, when you can go up 2-1 in the series,
I believe they would have if he played.
Hey,
I believe so.
You know how I feel about it. You just play. You just suck it up. And if you have to drag one of your legs around, you just drag it.
You
and you
have
go out
to,
there
bro.
for your teammates just to show them.
You have to get in there next
I'm
game.
going to
You
give
might have
my
already lost
last
series,
ounce
but
here. And again, Shannon, it's so hard for me to talk about injuries because I don't know what the man is feeling.
Right.
It's possible that one knee is so balky that he just couldn't even run on it or certainly plant and cut on it. Okay, now back to the bigger picture, back to your Ty Lue.
Kawhi has to play, man. We're going to see. I think they play tomorrow, man. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like, subscribe. We got some game threes later. Appreciate y'all.